Hello to today's video. Today I will show you the books that I read in October. I have to admit October was my worst reading month ever because I didn't really read much, but I think it's okay. It sometimes happens. And also, uni started again, so I don't have a lot of time to read, which is so sad. And also, in the middle of the year, I really wanted to slow down my reading because I felt I was inhaling the books. Yeah, so I guess it's my own fault that I have now read only 3 books. I think reading 3 books is still so good, and I think every book is important, every page is important that you read. So yeah, I think we should start. The first one that I read was A Curse So Dark and Lonely by Brigid Kemmerer. I bought this book because I've read her other series, Defy the Night, and I liked the series. I think it was very... I kind of saw every plot twist, but I still enjoyed it, and so I thought I would try this one. But I have to say, I was not really enjoying this book. So I gave it 3 stars. There are some points I don't like. For example, I think that the main girl, Harper, doesn't really have... I think she has more chemistry with the other boy than with her actual love interest, and I just felt, maybe because I'm older and this is a young adult book, but normally I love young adult, but I think this was not really for me because I think she was kind of a little bit annoying. And second of all, this is a trilogy. I won't be buying the other 2 books, not because of that book, but I read some reviews and I don't like how the story will evolve, and I think that from what I read from the reviews, I felt like the other 2 books would destroy the ending of this one, and doesn't really make any sense how the characters evolve in the other 2 books. So definitely won't be buying the other books. And yeah, kind of sad that I was not very much, oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm not a very big fan of it. But yeah, sometimes this happens. Then we have Abby's Abby's Spiral of Fate. It's the 4th book in the Stone Kingdom series. I have to say, let's look at this pretty edition. I loved it. I enjoyed it. I gave it 4.5 stars. I think it was more engaging and more happening than in the other 3 books, which I really liked. But I think a very important reason why the series is so popular is probably because of Cyrus and his yearning, which I really love, and it's very good written. But what do you mean we have this is the 4th book, there will be just 1 book left and they have not even kissed yet? I mean, I am all for slow burn, but when will that happen? Yeah, I think it was a very funny read, but yeah, you shouldn't expect a crazy book with a lot of plot happening. It's more especially the first 3 books, I think, are very much just vibes and character driven and not very much happening. But I still love the series very much. Yeah, I'm also excited for the last book. Then we have the last book of this month that I finished. It's by one of my favorite authors ever, and I was very excited for it. We have Alchemy of Secrets by Stephanie Garber. Also a very pretty edition. I gave it 4.75 stars. I did really enjoy it. I love her writing and her the magic she created, and I don't really have anything crazy to criticize. Just there's one thing that I find a little bit but just a little bit bad. I don't know, Holland is called the main girl. I think she trusted these guys way too easily. Do you have not any kind of anxiety that they she was trusting them way too fast, way too much, and yeah. You need to think, girl. Yeah. But I still liked it. I'm very excited for the next book. Also, I really don't know with whom she will end up with. I kind of like Mason. I think his name was Mason. If not, I'm sorry. They kind of that he had I don't want to say anything too much because I don't want to spoil it, so I'm not saying anything. But I also like Gabe. There's also, I think, what's his name, Adam. I think his name was Adam. I hope so. I was not such a big fan of him. But yeah, we will see what will happen. Yeah, so these were the 3 books that I finished this month, and then I started rereading another book since 2 weeks, but I'm still not finished. But it's a classic, and I always need longer for classics. It's Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte. It's actually not my first time reading this, but it's my first time reading it in English. So yeah, I am so far in it. Page 360, chapter 27. So hope I finish it soon. I love it very much. It kind of rekindled my love for Charlotte Bronte, because I don't know why I had a not very negative picture, but I was a little bit more skeptical against her, even though I liked Lena. So I'm kind of happy because the book is very good. I love it. And I also bought another book from her, Shirley, which I have never read before, so I'm also going to read that. But yeah, but this book doesn't really count because it's not finished yet. But yeah, I still wanted to mention it because I read it for half of this month. So this was my what I read in October video. I hope you liked it. Bye bye.